Hi guys, welcome back to an episode of Create with Linda. So today, right now, when you are going to be seeing this video, it's going to be on Friday because today is the collab that I'm doing, the open collab I'm doing with any of your favorite diner foods. I'm so excited, guys. I hope you guys are going to join in and do it and watch. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'm really, really interested, and I can't wait till everybody puts up their videos tomorrow so I can see them. Now, remember, after I upload my video, I'm going to do it about 9 o'clock in the morning. So right after that, come look, see if my video's up. You'll probably be notified. If you hit that notification button with the bell, you'll be notified, guys, okay? So when I post my video, come to my video, comment below, and say, "Hi, Linda, I put up my video." So then I'll go to your video and I'll put it on my playlist. All right, guys? So excited to see what you guys are going to do. I'm going to tell you now what I'm going to do. I thought of this because I just loved the diner growing up. And when we were teens, you know, my cousins and I and my friends and my boyfriend and everything, we used to always go to the diner and we just loved it. You know, you could go to the diner at 2 o'clock in the morning. You can go to the diner at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Have breakfast, have lunch, whatever you want to do. But I just loved it. So I have 3 favorite meals from the diner that I love. But I'm only gonna make 2 of those because 2, I think I'll just make 2. Next time I'll make the 3rd one some other time. But my favorite was the open roast beef with mashed potatoes and gravy and a vegetable. That was my favorite, okay? Either open roast beef or open turkey, but open roast beef was mainly my favorite. That's my number 1, so I'm going to be making that. And I'm also going to be making my second favorite, which was a cheeseburger deluxe. Love the cheeseburger deluxe. Me and my cousin used to go, and she used to always order the cheeseburger deluxe. My cousin Mary Ann, hi Mia, if you're watching. She used to also always order the cheeseburger deluxe, and so did I. We loved it. So that was my second one. And my third one, guys, believe it or not, because I make this homemade myself, and I feel like mine's like the best, you know, but who doesn't feel like theirs is the best? I always loved their meatballs. Their meatloaf with mashed again and gravy, brown gravy. Oh, God, I just love diner meatloaf. So good, guys. But I'm not making that today. I'm going to make like I said, I'm going to make the open roast beef with the mashed potatoes and the gravy and the side of corn. And I'm going to make the cheeseburger deluxe. All right? So let me do a few things, and I'll be back in a jiff, and we'll get started. All right, guys. So what I'm going to start out with is I'm kind of going to do like double duty here. This way, I kind of want the things done at the same time or right after each other if I could possibly do it. So again, what we're doing is the open roast beef, and we're doing the cheeseburger deluxe from the diner food, okay? But what I'm going to start is I need onion rings, a couple of onion rings. Now, the other night when I made those onion rings on my What's for Dinner, we made them in the air fryer, and they were good. I mean, I have to say they were okay. I didn't really like the breading at all. The breading was very hard, and maybe I overcooked them a little bit. I don't know, but I just think onion rings I need to put in the oil. So be it. That's what I'm doing, guys. Because you know what? That's real diner food. So I'm making real diner food tonight. So I'm gonna fry up like 3 or 4 onion rings, put them in the frying pan. I'm gonna take you guys with me when I go over there and do it. I'm going to fry up some French fries because, again, I usually bake my French fries, but I'm gonna fry them because I want to do it authentic diner food tonight. So that's what I'm gonna do. So I'm going to get started with cutting up the onion first. All right, so now the onion I'm going to cut up. I'm just going to cut one side, and I hope I can get them good. Like, I got them pretty good, you know, when I did them, but some of them were uneven, some of them were broken. Hopefully I can get a couple of really, really good ones. So I'm going to take the skin off. Yeah, so I'm going to make this an authentic cheeseburger deluxe. I want it to really be like what we used to eat in the diner. So I'm going to make the burger. I'm going to fry the burger also in the, they probably grill it. I don't know, I wonder if I should grill it or I should just fry it. They probably grilled it on their flat top grill, but nah, I might just fry it in the, I think I might just put it in the frying pan. I really like the way it comes out in the frying pan. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna fry it in the frying pan on top of the stove. And that's how I'm gonna make my burger. Okay? So let's get going on this. Let's move all this over. Let me get a bowl. Let me get a bowl. Here I go singing. Shall I let them in?
Huh?
Shall I let them in?
Can they come in?
Yeah.
If they want to. I mean, I'd rather them stay out a little longer.
Oh, they're waiting at the door.
not that cold
I'll be
out.
right back, guys. They're waiting at the door. All right, guys. So this is my garbage bowl. Put all my stuff in. All right, let's move this over. So I'm so excited to see what everybody's gonna make. I can't wait till tomorrow. I'm so excited. I hope everybody participates. I mean, not everybody will, but hopefully we'll get a nice amount. Well, whatever it is, guys, right? Whoever participates, it's gonna be a lot of fun. All right, so I'm gonna cut this. Let's see. Cut this one piece like this. And then I'm gonna make them a little bit thick. All right, here we go. Now this is the hard part. The hard part is just getting them apart without them breaking. There we go. Nice. Here we go. Nice. Those are nice onion rings. Get this apart. My eyes are watering. Okay. Let's see, I could probably get one more thick piece. There we go. There we go. Now I'm probably gonna flour and breadcrumb these. I'm not gonna use panko. I think I'm gonna use flour and breadcrumbs together. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make these right here, as many as can fit in the pan. So that's what I'm gonna do. I have this one too. Well, that's kind of. All right, let's do. I'm not gonna do the little ones. No, I'm just gonna do this amount. Okay, so we got nice rings, guys. Look at the rings we got. Nice rings. So I think what I'm gonna do, like I said, is I'm gonna egg them and do, this one's broken. Egg them, and I'm gonna put them with breadcrumbs and a little flour. Let me get that together. All right, guys, so what I ended up doing was I had to use panko because I thought I bought a thing of regular Italian-style breadcrumbs, but I might have used them the other night when I made the onion rings, but I didn't think I did, but I can't find them anywhere. Let me see, maybe they're over here. I didn't look over here. Oh, my God. I found them. Oh, no, these aren't them. Oh, yeah, these are them. But there's nothing in it. It's empty. So I did use them. I saved this for my garbage bowls. That's what I did. So I did use them. I did use it all. Okay, I'll have to get another Italian thing. But so I ended up using flour and panko, which is fine. And I put the seasonings in it already. I put salt and pepper, garlic powder, and onion powder in here. And a little Did I put paprika in? Yeah, and I put some paprika in because I like the flavor of paprika. So I am going to crack 2 eggs, mix 2 eggs up, and I'm going to dip them in the stuff and get them moving. Because I'm going to put the oil in the pan in a minute. What I'm going to do is I'm going to make the French fries and the onion rings, I think in the same pan, just next to each other probably. All right, so let's get this mixed. Let me get some salt and pepper and garlic powder and onion powder for this. Maybe I should use this other pan. Is this pan big enough? No. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm trying to get the pan out of this oven, out of this cabinet. Yeah, I'm gonna use this one. I think it's bigger. Might be the same. Yeah. Alright, let me get the salt and pepper. And sorry guys. Alright. Salt. Even though I season the breadcrumbs, you gotta season your egg too. Garlic powder and salt and pepper and onion powder. Okay. Give this a good whisk with the fork that I'm using. All right. Let's put the egg in here. We'll put the onion rings on this plate. Now what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to dip it in. I'm going to use my hands. My hands are clean, so I'm going to use my hands. I'm going to dip it in the egg first, okay? I'm going to dip it in the flour and the panko mixture. Yeah, I was very disappointed in the onion rings from the air fryer. I don't know. Everybody else said they were good. I don't think they were good. I think they were just saying that. I really do. I'm going to double dip these guys. Another point in the egg. And then I'm going to put them in the mixture again because I want to make sure they have a nice crust on them. All right, a nice coating. That's nice. Now that is really nice. See? Nice. I'll do one more for you guys. Dip it in the egg. Dip it in the egg mixture. Yeah, so when I think about diner food, I think about being young and, you know, my cousins and my friends used to love going to the diner and like Denny's and having all these favorite meals. So much fun, guys. So nice to be young and carefree and not have any worries at that time. Well, we did have some worries, but not like when you're an adult. His hand is getting very dirty. Okay, so I coated it once, stick it back in the egg, and I'm going to double coat it again. Because I want it to stick and I want it to have a nice coating, guys. For our cheeseburger deluxe, I'm so excited. I have to tell my cousin Marianne because we used to always go. Marianne's a little bit younger than me, and we used to always go. I lived with her. She was my mother's sister's child, and we used to go to the diner with our boyfriends, and you know, and have these late at night. You know, it was fun, and we used to have these cheeseburger deluxes. Loved it. Look at that, guys. That's a nice coat. Nice coat. All right, guys, the onion rings are done. Here they are. Okay, I just put the oil on the stove so it heats up. Okay, and I'm gonna mix up the burger now. Now, I mean, it was a burger, so I don't know how they season their burgers. It was delicious, so I'm just seasoning the burger like I season my burger, so I'm sure it'll be good. So I'm gonna put the butter that I put in it. Just chop it up in little pieces. Okay. And put the butter in there. Mix it up with that. I'm going to put pepper. Garlic powder. Onion powder. Garlic powder. Onion powder. Some more pepper and some salt, guys. I didn't put salt in. Gotta put salt in. I'm gonna put a little bit of water in this. You know how I make my burgers. Always put a little water in my meat grate, my chopped meats, mixtures. Make it nice and moist. Okay, I don't want to work this meat too much because then it'll become tough. So, I'm not gonna do that. But Now this burger is probably going to be bigger than the bun I got because I had trouble finding big buns, but the bun I got will be good. So what if it hangs over? Be better that way. Let me put a little bit of water in this, and that oil should be heated up any minute. Put a little bit of oil, a little bit of water, like this. Now, all right, guys, let's form this burger now. Okay. This is gonna be yummy. I want to make it as flat as possible. Okay, just turn it like that. Just, see? I want it flattened. I want it flattened, but I want it to be a nice burger. All right, I'm going to bring this over there, then I'm going to wash my hands quick. I'm going to bring you guys over there so you guys can see what I'm doing over there. All right, guys, the butter, I put butter in the pan for the burger. Okay, I like to fry mine in butter. I'm going to put it in. Now, it's on a little bit of a high flame only because I want a little bit of char on it. All right? And I think that the pan is ready for the onion rings. Let's see. Yes. They're sizzling. I'm going to show you guys. Give me 1 second. I'm going to do the onion rings and then I'll put the fries in. And what I'm going to do with the onion rings is I'm going to keep them warm in the George Foreman because my oven is acted up right now. I spoke to my landlord. She's going to have somebody come look at my onion, look at my oven because it's not preheating to the temperature that I'm putting it at. So, all right, let's turn it around and show you. There are the onion rings. Yummo! And there's the burger, guys. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, let me see, turn it around. All right, like this. We're going to check out the onion rings. Woo! Sorry about the noise. Oh my God, what a disaster right now. All right. Let's check these out, guys. I don't want to turn them too soon because I don't want the stuff to fall off of them. So I'm going to use this plate again. This plate can be used. It was just the onions. You put a paper towel on it. I'll tell you, the open roast beef is going to be very quick because I'll show you what I got. Look at that, guys. Look at that. Look at that. That's what I want right there. I'm sorry, the air fryer is great for a lot of things, but I want my onion rings real. Sorry, guys. But you guys certainly do what you want to do. This is a cheeseburger deluxe thing from the diner, so that's what I'm doing. All right. They were so good. Let's show you. Look at that. They're going to be freaking awesome. They're going to be awesome. And I smell the burger already, so I'm still lower just a little bit because I don't want like it to char. I don't want it to burn, but I want a little bit of a char on it. So let's see. Yeah, that's perfect. That's what I want right there. I don't want any more than that because then it'll be burnt. Look. Look at that, guys. That's nice there. And those onion rings are going to be done in a matter of minutes. Look at this, guys. Oh my God, so yummy. So I'm going to salt them, and then I'm going to put them in the George Foreman so they just keep warm. Because I want them to keep like their crunch. Put salt on them. Yummo! Put them in here. I'm going to put it on 250 just so they stay warm. Let's check out the burger now. See how the burger's doing. Looks good. Looks good. Now what I'm going to do, guys, I'm going to put the French fries in. Got these fries, these seasoned fries. I don't know if they were seasoned fries from the diner, but these are the ones I got. And they're going to be yummy. Like I said, guys, I rarely ever fry my French fries anymore. I always bake them in the oven. And now that I have the fryer, you know, the air fryer, I've been doing them in there. But I'm making real ones tonight. There we go. Maybe that's half of the bag, because I guess we'll nibble on the stuff that I'm making for the collab for dinner tonight. I'm making a few things, so we'll eat that, and whoever wants to have whatever else, they'll do that. So I'm going to higher the flame just a little bit on the fries, and you'll see the fries. Yummy, guys. It's going to be so yummy. All right, so what I usually do when I make my open roast beef at home, guys, is I always, if I make a roast beef, you know, then we can have it open roast beef if we want, but I rarely do that. What I do is I go to the deli and I buy roast beef sliced, and that's how we have open roast beef sandwiches. I put the bread on, the gravy, and then I put the roast beef on top, gravy on top. It is so good, guys. It's like eating at the diner, literally. So that's how I'm making it. That's how I'm making the roast beef. So here's the roast beef. This is what I bought. I'm going to get the gravy in the pot, the water and the gravy in the pot, so I can get that moving. And then the mashed potatoes, guys, I don't know if they use instant mashed potatoes at the diner. Maybe they did, maybe they didn't. I don't know, but I am. I'll make an instant mash because it's just easier. And I'm doing it for the collab. So, 1 packet of gravy. I wonder if I should make 2. Yeah, I'm going to make 2. All right, guys, I'm going to season the gravy. I mixed the gravy in here. The gravy packets, I'm going to put some onion powder. Always season this gravy. Garlic powder. And some salt and pepper. Okay. And get the whisk. Whisk this up a little bit. And maybe if I put the flame on, it will be even better. Yeah, Linda. I'm not going to put it too high because I don't want it overflowing because I'm good for that. Walk away from the gravy and the whole thing overflows all over your pot. Fun days. Let me get the thermometer to check this burger, all right? Give me 1 sec. I think beef's supposed to be at 145 maybe? Alexa, what's the temperature that beef has to be at to be done?
37 degrees Fahrenheit.
Alexa, going crazy. Alexa, stop. Alexa, what temperature does beef have to be when it's done? Yeah, it's done. It's supposed to be 1.
Something I found on the web. According to beefwithwatchfordinner.com, ground beef should be cooked to an internal temperature of 160 degrees Fahrenheit. Color is not as reliable.
Okay, 160. So this is definitely done. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to lower it. I'm going to get the cheese out, guys. And then we do. I tried to get provolone, but of course, they didn't freaking have it. I'm going to do Colby Jack. Okay. Now, this is a cheeseburger deluxe, so I'm putting 2 slices of cheese, guys. 2 slices. I got my I got my thing on, guys. It's a little dirty. I gotta clean it, but I needed to put it on because I forget to put it on, and that's the purpose of it. So these are getting nice and crispy. All right, let's cover. I went in there for the cover, and of course I forgot, where is the cover of that pan? Oh, there is no cover of that pan. There is no cover. So let me get something. Look at that. Okay. Now, I don't know if you guys have trouble with all these foil rolls and saran wrap rolls, but I do. Lots of trouble. All right, so what we got to do now is we got to open up the corn. That's cooking. We got to open up the corn for the open roast beef, guys. Roll this. I think I might shut the flame in 1 second. I don't want it to, whoops, sorry. I don't want it to burn. Put this in. All right, guys, so I got the corn open. I'm gonna do salt, a little garlic powder, and a little bit of onion powder, not really too much, because I'm doing pepper and butter. Corn has to have salt and pepper and butter. Stick a piece of nice butter in it. What is this now for? I was using that for something. Let me get a butter knife. Fries are coming along good. Put a piece of butter in here. And guys, I'm going to put this right in the microwave. There's no reason you can't put it in the microwave for 1 minute and 20 seconds and it comes out delicious. So I'm going to put this in the mic, getting ready to cook it. Not yet. And the onion rings are staying nice and warm. Yeah. Okay. Let's mix these fries up again. The burger's done. Wow, nice burger. I'm gonna take it off the flame and I'm gonna put it over there because I want it to stay warm, but I don't want it to keep cooking. So I'm gonna take it off there, wrap it up, and that's in foil and keep it nice and warm. Okay, so let's get the French fries moved around a little bit. These are coming nice. So excited to make the plate up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open the roast beef. Okay. Open this. Now you can get it at the deli. I usually get it at the deli, but when I went to Sam's Club, they had this. And I was like, you know what? I don't have to go to the deli now. I'm just going to get it here. And this looks really, really nice, guys. Let me show you. We like it rare, so that's how we get it. And I usually always ask, is the roast beef rare wherever I go to get roast beef because we like it rare. Nice. This was, how big is this? I don't know how, oh, this is about, is it like 8-9 ounces? Oh, it says seasoned with lemon and garlic. Who would have known? This is like almost a pound for like $9. So. Nice. Well, it breaks a little apart a little bit. That's right. I'm going to taste it. So good. So good, guys. It's really good. Get this gravy going. You know what I gotta do? I have onion in there. I have onion for the. So this is what we're gonna do. As I eat that. Oh, shoot! I gotta make mashed potatoes. Mashed potatoes. get the mashed potatoes out. There's your 2 cups of boiling water in a serving bowl. Here comes the bathroom. Let's get this going. Give me 1 second. We'll take this out. Take the corn out. Put this in. Be right there. Oh, guys. Okay, I think the French fries could start to be taken out. I think these are done. Maybe another minute or 2. I don't like my French fries really brown. Look. French fries. Here's the gravy. And here's the roast beef. Now, if you use the cold cut roast beef, if you, by all means, if you guys want to heat it up in the pan or something and do it that way, you can do it. I stick it in the microwave for just a couple of seconds just to get it a little warm because the gravy's going to be warm anyway. So the gravy's going to be warm, so it's going to warm it. So if you just want to take a little bit of a chill out of it, you can do that. You can dip it in the gravy, you know, whatever you want to do. You just got to wait for that to boil up. And then we're going to start taking the French fries out and we're going to make the plates. All right, guys, I'm going to take the French fries out now because they are definitely done. Take them out. Let them drain a little bit on the paper towel. Like that. These look yummy. These are seasoned fries. I don't know. Aldi today didn't have they didn't have tater tots. They didn't have regular meatballs. They were out of a few things today, Aldi. I hate that when that happens. I don't want to be going back. I just don't. Oh, these look so yummy, guys. So yummy in my tummy. Yeah, so, you know, we haven't gone to the diner in a while because of COVID. I think we were there before COVID started, and we were at the town diner in my neighborhood, and it wasn't that great. I can remember saying I'm not going back there because it wasn't good. But we have a few nice, you know, good diners around in our towns and stuff. But that one really wasn't great. But we haven't been there, I think, since before COVID. So, who knows? All right, I'm going to get these plates together, and then I'm going to show you what they look like, guys. I'm going to taste them. I'm really, really excited. I'll be back. All right, guys, here we are. Look at how delicious. Roast beef, mashed potatoes, and gravy. That was my favorite diner food. Loved it. And here's the cheeseburger deluxe. Look. The onion rings came out amazing. The French fries are amazing. Can't wait to taste this. You got your pickle, you got your onion rings, and you got your burger with lettuce, tomato, and onion on it with ketchup. Now I'm going to turn this around and put this up here, and I'm going to taste it a little bit for you guys. Let me move this. All right. Let me back it up. This was so much fun, guys. It's even going to be funner when I eat it.
Funner, is that a word?
Funner, is that a word? Funner? I don't know. All right, you guys, you want to come and taste something, Bill?
No, thank you.
Whatever.
I'm throwing a roll call now.
Let's see, guys. Oh, he tasted a piece of roast beef. You know what I want to taste first, guys? I want to taste the onion ring. Oh, Bill, give me is there ketchup? I don't have ketchup for my onion ring. Oh, wow.
Good.
Wow, guys, look at that. That's really good. Really, really good. taste it with the ketchup. I feel like I'm at the diner. Delicious. Onion rings. Let's try the fries. Fries. So good. Yeah. Okay. Here's the DINER roast beef and mashed potatoes and corn. I'm gonna have a little bit of the roast beef in the mash. It's delicious. This brings me back to my teenage years. Love, love, love this food. So good. This was so much fun, guys. Can't wait to see what you guys are doing. Okay, so we're all done here. Consider this what's for dinner tonight, because basically this is what's for dinner tonight. Whatever's in here, you know, maybe I'll add to it or something, but we're gonna have what's in here. So delicious. Try these favorites again, you'll love them. Can't wait to see what you guys are doing. I'm so excited. Like I said, this is when you see this, it's gonna be Friday, and all your videos will be up there. I'm so excited, guys. So guys, thank you so much for participating. Whoever participated, I appreciate it so much, guys. This was so much fun. We'll think of another one to do maybe in a couple of weeks. We'll do another one, an open collab. It's so much fun. Maybe you guys comment below what you guys think about good ideas to to do for the collab. That would be a lot of fun. Okay, so I'm gonna go now so I can eat this food because I'm hungry and this looks amazing and tastes amazing. Thank you so much for watching. Hit that thumbs up button on the bottom if you like this video. The notification with the bell so you can be notified every time I upload. All right, guys, thanks again for participating. Love you guys, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye.